What's up, everybody? Coach Gary here. NFC Championship game, Eagles versus the San Francisco 49ers. Jalen Hurts going against Purdy. I'm also trying to see if my Hornets can hang on. Right now they are leading the Heat. I think it's 104, 108 right now. Excuse me, 102, 108. So I may be going a little bit back and forth. Let's see. What's up, Michael Smitty?
They are. That's it. Right off the bat, first play. They are one of the most pass-heavy teams.
Niners and Chiefs Super Bowl. It's a possibility. All right, here we go. Sanders on the second down gets a first down, and there's an injury on the field. He's holding it, looks like his shoulder.
There's Warner right there, number 54. Tough to tell. Injury timeout.
Yeah, you don't know. All right, we got a timeout on the field, as you guys can see right here. Oh my gosh, I didn't even get to see it. Heck, let me check it out, because I think the Eagles are a favorite, at least by the matchup predictor standards, if I'm not mistaken. Take a look right here. Ooh. Oh yeah. The Eagles are a big favorite in this one, especially with the matchup predictor. And my Hornets are going cold. And the Heat warming up. So what's going on, everybody? All we do is shoot threes, man. Dang, get the ball down low. All right, we're gonna have to come back to this. Got a timeout on the court. Channel 8. All right, so maybe he had a stinger. Eagles on about the 47-yard line. Hurts gonna drop back. Nice, got to get out of trouble. Got to get out of a little pressure. Decides to keep the ball. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. What's up, everybody? Coach Gary here. I'm good to go now. What's going on, Michael Smitty? What's going on, everybody? Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you guys for hanging out. And of course, as usual, make sure you hit that like button. We're going for at least 15 likes tonight. 15 or more. Looks like San Francisco's bringing it, but they'll drop some people off. Or they'll pose like they are coming. They are coming. Everybody's coming. Hurts gets it off. And that's got to be a catch right there. It was low, but Brown was able to get it for the first down. First down, Eagles. That's just wide receivers knowing the situation. Somebody's got to get open quick or quickly. Eagles already in San Francisco 49ers territory. Going to run it again. Sanders gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Second down.
But of course, the Eagles were up 28-0 in that game before you could blink, so they didn't have to be.
Yeah, the transition looks cool. Looks cool.
Remarkable job. Playoffs both seasons, and now to the championship game in his second season.
Yeah, and you got to imagine he's one of the front runners right now for NFL Coach of the Year. Just the job he's done to turn around not only the wins and losses, but the way they built this culture, this identity here in Philadelphia. And probably his biggest victory has been the development and the emergence of Jalen Hurts as one of the stars of this league.
In the gun, two receivers to the left. He drops back. Can't find anybody. A little pressure now. He lets the ball go. Oh, it's intercepted if he stayed in bounds, but I think he was out. That's a funga.
And this is something we're going to keep track of all day. Watch the job here Bosa does. When he gets to the depth of Jalen Hurts, watch him stop.
Pretty decent weather out there on the field today. Things look nice and green. Not sure what the temperature is. What it looks like around 50, 40 something. All right, can the San Francisco defense hold the Eagles out of the end zone? There's a completion. Short of the first down, though.
That should put them in field goal range if they decide to go for it.
Yeah, well, I think Nick Sirianni, I mean, he's at the cutting edge right now of the fourth down kind of renaissance that's going throughout the NFL.
And looks like the Eagles may be going for it.
In these conditions with this wind, this is 4-down territory.
And so they will go. 69% on the year on fourth down, fourth best in the NFL.
And they will go for it. Empty backfield. Hurts drops back. Looking for somebody. Nobody's there. Scrambling. Goes down the field. Has a man. Oh, what a catch. What a catch. By Smith. One hand grab. Gonna be one of the best catches you've seen in the NFL. And Philly gets up to the line quickly. Gonna be another pass. Hurts can't find anybody yet. All day to throw it. Throws it short, is incomplete.
Man, what a catch that was.
Yeah, San Francisco went straight man. You see him across the board, man, and they're in great shape.
Beautiful catch by Smith.
The board's in good position. This is just scramble drill. They teach the receivers, if you're running to the sideline.
I was going to say if he had to just stay down the field, but he had to adjust to catch that ball. 7 people in the chat, what's going on? NFC Championship game. Eagles versus the 49ers. The Eagles have moved this ball all the way down to about the 7-yard line. Running out of time right here. Play clock's down to 1. It's snapped. They're going to hand it to Sanders. And he'll walk into the end zone. Actually, that ain't. Yeah, that is Sanders. +6. No, Coach Gary. Hey, I don't care who wins. I'm an unbiased football fan today. Look at that. Oh, look at that double team blocking going on there.
Widely regarded as the best unit in the league. Their head coach has a lot of confidence in his young quarterback. 4th down conversion. The offensive line does the rest. They're the best opening drive.
9 minutes and 48 seconds.
9 of them coming into today.
Snap is down, and the extra point is good.
The Eagles go on 4th and 3. The big catch to Devontae Smith set up a 1st and goal, a 29-yarder.
Eagles get on the board first.
And another opening drive touchdown. Eagles in front.
Opening drive. All right, let's change.
Options have been coming out of the woodwork.
All right, so the Eagles come down the field,
That way you get cash back.
drive down the field. They go for I think it was like 4th and about maybe 3, was it?
We don't have a table.
4th and 3, 4th and 4, and they get it. And that move actually allowed them to continue and get into the end zone. So the Eagles lead this game. Oh my gosh, my guys, let me get this straight here, because this is not correct here. All right, get it right, Coach.
Did you know Google makes a phone? Do you know about its camera?
Here we go.
It fixes blurry
All right,
photos.
now also let's change
Erases annoying distractions. And even fixes
this right
photos.
here.
It can-
All right, we got a timeout on the field.
Now that you know that, did you know switching to messaging?
I had a little mistake here, changing it. And rename these things here. Got it. All right, here we go. Philadelphia in the lead. Jalen Hurts 5 of 7 for 54 yards, and Sanders runs it in. He has 3 carries for 12 yards and a touchdown now, and a beautiful catch by Smith for 29 yards. They're showing it again right now. Of course they are. Ooh, he did not catch it. But they didn't look at it. And look, he's like, hey, let's get up to the line and get up to the line and run this play before they review it. Wow, I'm surprised they didn't review it. And the kickoff. 49ers will start their own 25-yard line. Gotta check my Panthers, see what they're doing. Not my Panthers, but my Hornets. All right, San Francisco 39 seconds left for my Hornets. 111, 118. Hang on, Hornets. All right, Purdy's going to throw first. Over the middle. Finds Kittle. Near the first down. The J. Jordan, what's going on, sir? Hey, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you hitting that like button and sharing me out. I sure appreciate it, man. Hey, you guys, if you haven't checked out the J. Jordan, his channel, go check him out. It is cool, man. This dude gets up, puts in the work every single day. If I could get up, if I would get up and work out half as much as the J. Jordan does, I'd be in excellent shape. And I gotta stop talking about it. Gotta stop talking about it. Since the pandemic happened, I hadn't worked out like I should. I hand off to McCaffrey, and he is going to get the first down. 49ers decide to go right up the middle. The Eagles come out and drive straight down the field. Get in the end zone. Now it's time for the 49ers to see what they can do. Ball is snapped. Pass is completed. But there's a flag on the play. And it looks like I think it's going to be illegal procedure or a false start, but I might be wrong. I don't know what they're talking about. Looks like he's going to be coaching it. Yeah, offside defense. You can start anytime. I know you can do it. Yeah, man. Look, I know that's in my head there, Jay Jordan. I can start it anytime. And man, I keep talking to myself, and I'm about there, and then, just ain't getting it. All I gotta do is get out there. Once I get started, I'm good. Samuel out of the backfield picks up a few yards, maybe about 3. Deebo Samuel. He's throwing the ball. He can catch the ball, run the ball. All right, single back in the backfield. Looks like McCaffrey. It's in Samuel. Slight motion. Fake the handoff. Oh, and the ball is deflected. And I don't think he caught it. I don't think he intercepted it. It wasn't intercepted. Hit the ground. They just got to Purdy and hit that arm. Nice move by Reddick. He gets to Purdy. Yeah, they're going to challenge it. I saw one like that last week, and they called it a forward pass because the ball came forward. All right, we're going to there's a little stoppage of play. Ooh, I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. That might be a fumble. And if it is a fumble, okay. The ball went forward because he hit it a second time as his arm was coming forward. So if that is a fumble, the Eagles clearly recovered it. If the Eagles get this ball and go down and score again, it could be a bad start for the for the San Francisco 49ers. And good news right now, the game's not over. I know it's not over, and I know most of you guys don't care, but my Hornets are leading the Heat. 8 seconds left. 111 to 120. 111 to 120. I'm not even going to change the channel. Just I'll look at it on my scoring guide. Come on, 8 seconds. You know, a lot of people will say, "Hey, that's a win for the Hornets." But if you know the Hornets, 8 seconds. Look, it's now 114, 121. Boy, it was 8 seconds. Now they got 10 seconds back on there. Come on, bro. Let's go. At this point right now, the Heat have to be fouling. So the Hornets should just step up there and hit these free throws. 122, yeah, that's what they're doing. So it's 5 seconds left. Come on, Hornets. You can't lose 114. You can't lose with a 14? With an 8-point lead. Jermon, what's going on, my man? Hey, Jermon, man, I want to introduce you to my boy Jay Jordan right there, man. Go check out his channel. He's a cool dude. He does a lot of work. He does a lot of fitness, all right? But he always tells people to work at their own pace. But this dude, I'm telling you, we'll talk about somebody that is dedicated to working out. That's that guy right there. He puts it in. Puts in that work. And he's a bit of a musician. Go check him out. Hornets won. Good. All right, so that's 2 in a row. Let's see, have the Hornets won 2 in a row this year? I don't know. We may have won 2 in a row. Hornets trying to play here second half of the season. All right, now let's focus. Let's focus, coach. And I think the Eagles. Yep, that was a fumble. 6 minutes and 56 seconds left in the first quarter. Riddick gets to the quarterback, gets to Purdy, and it is a fumble. Eagles recover, and they have the ball on their own 40, I would say about 44-yard line. They're going to hand it off to Samuel. Goes off the right side. Finds maybe about a yard. Second in a row. Yep. I gotta check this out because I know we may have won 2. Before we lost our last game, if I'm not mistaken. All right, welcome 13 people in the house. Make sure you guys hit that like button. I appreciate it so very much. Trying to get to 1,500. Hurts, play action. Finds a man open. That's tight end. Stole. Hey Siri, what is the Hornets record? I know what the record is, but it'll show me the. Show me what they've done, so it's gonna be 14 wins. Philly with the ball squarely on the 50-yard line. It's gonna be a run this time. And the Eagles get back to the line of scrimmage. Gonna have to punt this one. So the 49ers defense at this moment right here hangs on. Surely they'll go ahead and punt this. They won't try any hey, what is it? They've got, it's 4th and about 3. They won't fake this. Nope. Punt is off. Very nice. Oh, goes into the end zone. That's going to be a touchback. Got another timeout on the field. Thank you everyone for being here. Make sure you hit that like button. I think we will have 49ers. All right, so we got a 49ers Bengals Super Bowl. Michael Smitty thinks it's going to be 49ers Chiefs. Everybody loving those 49ers, boy. If I was going for someone today, it will be the 49ers, and you guys know why. Only because my boy Christian McCaffrey is playing for him. That's it. That's the only ties I got to the 49ers. Yeah, I'm still mad at the 49ers for that play back in the 80s when Clark caught that touchdown on my then Cowboys and sent us home. Yeah, I was really upset with that. That was, I don't know if I cried back then, but after that hurt was so bad, I was like, man, I got to do something different. I got to realize that this is just a game. I don't have any stake in this other than being a fan. As young as I was, I still realized that, this is going to make me old before I get old. So, I mean, I still want my team to do good. You know, the Panthers, whew, if you just had everything into it, you'd be stressed out with them too. I am a little stressed, but yeah, I can let things go. I can let things go a little bit. So I just can't see myself cheering for the 49ers. I'm cheering for Christian McCaffrey, put it that way. Cheering for my boy. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what to even. I think the Eagles are gonna win this one. You know, although the 49ers defense, you know, once they get set, they are gonna start flying around here. They're already playing pretty good, but yeah, the 49ers are gonna have to prove to me they can get in the end zone. The 49ers come out and score here. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left. And I might start agreeing with you guys, but we'll see. '49ers in a traditional I, sweep left, old school run. McCaffrey gets out there and a little open them, but only gets about 4 yards. You want to hear anything about any potential landing spots for Wilkes? Man, I hadn't. Yeah. I heard. I did hear. It was some, I don't know, some podcast or something talking about wouldn't it be funny? Well, I guess not funny, but you know, wouldn't it be full circle if Wilkes was to land in Atlanta? Oh, sack! The Eagles sack Purdy in the backfield. On that play action bootleg that the Hornets wait, that's not Purdy, that's Johnson. That's just smart right there, because Riddick, once Riddick, well, Purdy may be hurt. Okay, I was gonna say maybe Riddick saw it was a new quarterback and it's like, hey, they're gonna try to get him out in the open. That's just staying home and doing your job right there, man. And the San Francisco 49ers are not starting off the way they wanted to. Delay of game. Yeah, that little play action bootleg, man. We've seen enough of that at Carolina. But Riddick just came off the edge like he didn't stay home. He had his eye on the quarterback the whole time. McCaffrey gets out in the open. Almost made it all back. That was 3rd and 20. Got a good 17 yards right there, 16, 17 yards. Still 4th down, so San Francisco's gonna have to punt this one. 4th and 4. Man, yeah. What it will be funny or payback for Wilkes if he were to go to Atlanta and Atlanta ends up winning the division next year. Yeah, I thought they would give my guy a chance. You know, hey, they can make contracts any way they want. Like, you know, they can make year contracts. A contract that's a year for a guy, and you know, I guess they decided. What I've heard was Temper decided this is going to be more. I'm making this choice because of experience, and I want an offensive minded head coach. All right. Whatever. All right, so with 2 minutes and 18 seconds on the clock, nonsense ensues on the field, and somebody gets a penalty. That's going to be on the Eagles. Yeah, I thought Wilkes, you know, he changed the culture in the locker room, and so I think that had a lot to do with everything that happened. You know, we could have ran the ball with Christian McCaffrey, right? Like, we didn't have to get rid of him to just say, okay, we're going to run the ball. But that's exactly what we did. After we traded him, then, you know, instead of saying we're going to run the ball and then going out in in one possession or maybe 1.5 possessions and run the ball, then we just abandon the run and start throwing the ball every time. Our offense actually ran the ball. We never really abandoned it. And when it started to look like we were abandoning it, that's when, you know, we weren't doing so. We started running that ball again. So, we could have done that with Christian. So I don't know. I just think he changed the culture in the locker room. All the guys said they respected him. That they wouldn't mind him being the head coach. But then Big Cat was like, well, after they decided to go with Wright, that there was nobody standing up, you know, saying, hey, I think you guys made a bad decision. We want to stand behind our guy, Wilkes. It was like, okay, well, maybe this will work too. That's what Big Cat was saying. It's like, hey, these guys want to stand up and say, Coach, we want you. But then when they got a chance to, I'm coming short of saying protest because I don't think it was to that level. You know, they weren't willing to do that. Hey, like I said, when it comes right down to it, I just want to win. If Wilkes is gonna help us win, great. That's what I want. All right. If Frank Reich's gonna help us win, then I'm down for that too. You know what I'm saying? It just seems a little bit cold to to have this guy be your interim head coach. All the positive things that happened after, and really just a touchdown away from being in the playoffs. As bad as we started off, and then, you know, you decide, you know what, we're gonna let you go, my boy. All right, Eagles with the ball. Quick out. Brown gets the first down, and he is out of bounds. Actually, it was not out of bounds. Oh, bro, come on now. And Bosa gets hurt. But he's good. 1 minute 48 seconds left in the first quarter. What's up, Ron Duffney? Another quick throw out to Brown. And Ward makes a tackle out in open field. Heard Atlanta's possibly. Niners are done. Purdy done. Yeah, it's looking kind of bad for him right now. Maybe Johnson will step up and surprise everybody. But if Purdy is done, that's gonna throw a wrench in this machine. Eagles, Chiefs. Jalen Hurts fumbles the ball a little bit, and I guess that will be recorded as a sack. Bobbles is a better term. Michael Smitty's looking at Way. The sad thing was it didn't matter that Wilkes did what Wilkes did. Temper never had him in. And I believe that 100% there, Dermon. The way you put that was excellent. Like I don't think he ever really. You're right. He probably never ever looked at Wilkes as being head coach material. Man, you're exactly right. He probably never looked at him as being the head coach of the Panthers. He was like, regardless, whatever happens, we're still going to get somebody else. So I hope Frank Wright comes in and does the job. I wonder if the it probably is good that if he was gonna make that change, that he did it. Temper did it now, because maybe the guys by summer camp, by the time they have to report back, they'll be over the resentment that Wilkes is not there. Hurts goes down the field, has a man over, throws him. Brown wanted to eat that time. Frank Wright will have some time to go to talk to the guys, bring everybody in, talk to them and stuff like that, and heck, probably already trying to do it, and maybe they'll be over it if there's any resentment by the time it's time to start back. Eagles have the punt. Whoa. Not a good punt right there. Probably goes out around where you at, ref? There's another flag on the field. All right, Eagles. Don't get too silly, man. Is that what happened? The floating camera got hit. Sorry, what sucks for him and the players. I wish they would have just let Rule finish the season. Then it wouldn't be such a hard feeling about. Yeah, you're right about that too, Jermon. I didn't even think about it like that.
Yeah, well, they are in New York looking
And then,
if the ball
and that's a thought.
because you certainly the appearance
I was
showed that. Now, if it did, then
never want to see anybody lose their job, but I wouldn't too hurt that they got rid of Rule.
by the way, the penalty that was called.
And the only reason for me was just like, I don't know,
So they'll see if they
just
can find the footage of the
I
ball.
didn't know what was going on behind the scenes and stuff like that, but I know he would say a lot one week and then they wouldn't do what he said he was going to do. That goes back to running that ball and stuff like that, man. It's just, to me,
This is a huge call. Yeah, you'll see they were pretty adamant about what they said.
I don't know how
Position standpoint, this is
how much respect he had in the locker room either, but I was glad to see Wilkes do well, and I was like, well, he's doing well enough to get this job. I mean, I just would really have liked to see what he could have done with a whole season.
San Francisco and carry on.
And with that said, got to move on.
You know, Mike, it's interesting here. You talk about looking for evidence.
All right, we got a stoppage of play.
Yeah, that's the thing. They have to have a clear shot that shows that it did hit the wire. By the way, a wire, any object, any type of thing. So sometimes very difficult to see, even though we saw that clear reaction by Philadelphia. But if they can't see it,
So Philadelphia is
confirm whether the ball hit the wire or not. As a result, penalty will be enforced from the
Philadelphia saying the ball hit the wire.
Apologies for the delay, but we wanted to confirm that.
I don't know, Greg.
It's so hard to tell. You know, you can see that the ball is obviously traveling.
Man, I'm just surprised that doesn't happen more often.
We're used to seeing a little more of a tight spiral. Point starts up and turns over. That ball was turning sideways. Just hard to tell whether it was a missed kick or if it did.
That was a bad punt right there. Johnson has a man. That's Deebo Samuel. He's run out of bounds. And that is the end of the first quarter.
Pass to come in and deliver to Samuel. So the 49ers in good field position here. They trail 7-0 after the first quarter of this NFC Championship on Fox.
Yeah, with that said, Jermon, I honestly didn't think they would get rid of. I didn't think they was going to get rid of Wilkes. I mean, excuse me. I didn't think they was going to get rid of Rule in halfway the season. I was like, hey, that people were saying that, but I was like, ain't no way, no way. Shazam and my boy, what's his name, Angel. They used to stop by here every now and then. I hadn't heard from him in months. He said it was coming out in 2023, and there's your first. There's the first commercial I've seen about Shazam. So we'll see if he stops back by after the movie comes out. All right, checking out some of the stats here. Let's go team stats. Long stoppage of play, but now we're at a timeout. There's your first downs. Eagles are leading that category. Total yards, San Francisco 45, the Eagles 83. Passing yards, San Francisco 19, Eagles 71. There's your rushing yards. Neither team doing very well on that, 26-12. Penalties, San Francisco holding it down, 1 of 5. Philadelphia 2 for 24. And that turnover definitely didn't help San Francisco, but the score is still only 7-0. San Francisco is still in this game. All right, looks like Purdy's out. Hadn't really, and I was probably doing so much talking, I didn't hear. But I guess he's definitely gone. Yeah, they just said it again, starter's out. So, dang, Johnson's been in the league 10 years.
So he has the veteran experience as far as playing, but not in this type of game. And now it's on his shoulders. The fourth quarterback of the year for Kyle Shanahan. We start with the second and short.
It's going to be a run. Christian McCaffrey up the middle hard.
Now what about the starter Purdy, Aaron Andrews?
Well, let's take you through it. Here's the injury, Kevin. Of course, the 49ers are calling it a right elbow. That's when it's
Oh,
watching him over to
elbow.
the sideline. He's had that right elbow work done. He's been throwing the ball. He spent some time in the blue tent. That's the latest video we have. They just wrapped up that right elbow. You know, all the while, Kyle Shanahan's been talking to doctors saying, what's going on? Do you have an update? Teammates been coming over and hugging him. They're obviously not ruling him out. His helmet's on. You see him looking right there.
Yeah, we're trying to warm that elbow up. I think that looks like warming instead of icing it. Nope, did not get it off.
They did not. Second delay since he's come in there.
Let's go, Johnson. Get it together, buddy.
Here's one thing I'll say. With all that's gone on, and it feels overwhelmingly Philadelphia.
Yeah, it's still 7-0. Like I said.
A controversial call that upon, more extended replay, we determined that it wasn't called on fourth down conversion. San Francisco is fine. Now, the question is, Kyle Shanahan, he's been able to make magic this year.
Ryan, what's up? Come on, San Francisco. Honestly, I thought we were keeping Wilkes too. Johnson drops back. Can't get away, but he does throw it near Kittle. But they called him down. So that's going to be a sack. Yeah. Devontae didn't catch that ball. Well, why they never? I mean, I was just like, that's a great catch. But usually, when something like that happens, they take a look at that. All right, second down, 2nd and 20. Johnson drops back. Ooh, incomplete. They need to put that young man in a situation where he can succeed. It's still 7-0. 7-0. The penalty put them back deep, but I still don't think they should abandon the run. Let him throw a few, but I guess he's gonna have to throw it right here. They're trying, but heck, they're still in. Oh, Johnson, man, don't just throw the ball. They're still in. They're in Eagle territory. Right now, he just don't look ready.
Promising start to the drive.
Legal formation. Offense
It's amazing how one thing can just completely mess you up. That's why, and it's hard. Definitely, if it's hard in the pros to have that next guy to be ready like that, definitely hard in middle school. But I always like, man, I gotta have somebody in that second string, that second spot that can come out there and run the team. And also get him some reps, just like the first guy, so those starters will already be used to him. Cause man, that right there can change like the whole just climate of your team, their whole mindset. Because some of them probably out there right now, offensively, and they're probably in the back of their mind saying, "Man, dang, we can't." Some of them, even though they're pros, we can't win because we don't have the right quarterback. But then you gotta think it is still 7-0. So man, if you gotta run the ball, you gotta come up with some plays where you keep that ball on the ground, and then come up with some little short pass plays where Johnson can be successful. Then do that. All right, so we got a timeout on the field. This looks like it's going to be a defensive game against, again, like the Dallas game. Right now, until the OC figures something out with Johnson, that defense is gonna have to do it. The defense is gonna have to keep the San Francisco 49ers in the game. Hey, maybe the defense is gonna have to score. All right, guys, thanks for being here. We're trying to get 15 likes today. Let me see what we got so far. Six likes. We're working on it. 6 likes, we working on it. All right, Eagles starting basically on their own 6-yard line. They're gonna run it. Sanders doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Sounds like you're gonna be right there, Jermon. Gotta be it probably is gonna be a defensive battle right here, and San Francisco can figure out some way to get a couple of scores. Who knows? Now Philly starting from now second down from the 5-yard line is 2nd and 11. Hurts. Oh, falls out of the end zone, and the defense of the San Francisco 49ers are like, we got you. We got you, Purdy. If Nick Bosa doesn't go to his feet, and if he doesn't go to his knees, that's a safety. Well, they'll count that as a sack, though, too, right? Yep. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. And Philly is going the wrong way. They're now 3rd, 15 from their own 1.5-yard line. Hurts going to be passing. And throws the ball over Brown. And the Eagles will have to punt this one. Hey, maybe the offense fell a little down for the San Francisco 49ers, but the defense is like, hey, we came to get to the Super Bowl, baby. Let's go, offense. It's going to be interesting. I want to see what the San Francisco 49ers do offensively here. They're going to still try to throw it or keep it on the ground. Oh, that was close to being blocked. He gets it out, though. Picks it up, going the wrong way. Make some moves and get back into Philly territory.
Johnson making a huge play. This defense hanging in to keep it a 7-0 game.
All right, so we got a timeout. Not a high-scoring game, but it's still interesting. It's still being interesting. Welcome everybody in. This is Coach Gary, G Daddy Media. What's going on? Eagles and the 49ers. Not sure who's going to win this game. Hey, I don't care because my team's not in it. The Panthers, yeah, our lowly Panthers. But two good teams from our division, NFC, the NFC Championship game. Like I said earlier, if I had to choose a team to cheer for right here, the only team I have any connection with would be the San Francisco 49ers, and that's because of our old running back for the Panthers, Christian McCaffrey. You know, we trade him, get rid of him. Doesn't mean I can't want the best for him. The only thing about that is, like I said, the San Francisco 49ers are hard for me to cheer for at all. So I'm not really cheering for them. I'm cheering for Christian McCaffrey. I want to see him. I mean, this is as far. He's never been this far. So if nothing else, if it ends right here today, he was still successful or has some success. But yeah. The catch back in the 80s by Clark of my old team, Dallas Cowboys, that still hurts. Still, it's like one of these, then turn it a little bit, like, nah. Hurts, boy. All right, Brock Purdy out. He was only 2 of 2 for 19 yards. Jalen Hurts 8 of 12 for 71. Josh Johnson's come in. He's 1 of 3 for 9 yards. Hey, 10 more yards, and he'll be out. 10 more yards, and he will have thrown as much as Purdy. Now we're back. And Johnson's going to throw it again. Little mini screen. Gets it out to Christian McCaffrey. He's chopped down near the first down marker. That's the type of plays they're going to have to run to get this guy, to get Johnson a little bit of confidence.
So watch, he allows his lineman to get, now watch where he hits it. Right along those, they call them railroad tracks. The offensive linemen know you're either going to kick guys off the numbers or hit them inside. Well timed and a perfect landmark.
Initially looked like he got it, but they marked him just short. It's a 2nd and 1.
Christian in the backfield by himself. Debo Sanders on the left. Christian gets the first down a little bit more.
And a first down. You know, that's another big thing about this 49ers team. Maybe the ability to withstand this injury because they went out and traded for McCaffrey. Look at where they were before they got him. After the 12-1 in the one game they lost, he had gotten there Thursday night and he played against Kansas City Sunday.
Absolutely. I mean, since McCaffrey joined them with a full week of practice following that Kansas City game where you mentioned he got traded after that Thursday.
Christian's been like an Iron Man since he got there.
He played on Sunday.
I hope I didn't just jinx him right there. Johnson drops back. Finds McCaffrey. Bobbles it a little bit, but catches it. I don't know if they're going to mark him down short of the first down.
And I think early on, these are the throws Josh Johnson's going to be comfortable with. Nice shot there by McCaffrey. He knows he's the outlet. Just finds space.
You know, actually, that pass right there would have been right in McCaffrey's hands. It hadn't hit the defender on the helmet.
Bobble double catch that allowed White to make the tackle short.
2nd and short.
It's going to be a keeper to get the first down by Johnson.
Well, the reimagined Pro Bowl game
San Francisco near the 24-yard line, maybe 23.
New skills challenges in the first ever AFC NFC flag football game. Tune in next Sunday, 3 Eastern, on ABC and ESPN.
You go back and to go back to Brock Purdy for a second, you go back and you take a look at the mechanism. Got a little issue there on the sideline with the chains. You go back and you look at the way his arm was hit on that fumble, the mechanism of how his elbow went back. It is an elbow injury, but so often it's the grip strength, right? There's so many nerves, there's so many different things going on.
All right, if nothing more right here, San Francisco can get a field goal out of this.
And so watch, when Reddick attacks his hand, his elbow really snaps back. And you see with a lot of pitchers, the torque they create on that joint. And watch how hard that right elbow kind of snaps back. And oftentimes, the last feeling to come back is in your fingers and your ability to squeeze the ball.
I'd say right now, I hope that he comes back a pretty good lineup.
8 minutes and 52 seconds left. 1st and 10.
I guess they had to go to backup chains.
We have now, I'm not going to say we've seen it all, but we've seen a lot.
I mean, I didn't know they did. Do they have a backup to the backup?
They've got backups for everything.
That's what the delay was.
All right, I formation for San Francisco. They fake the sweep. Johnson has to just throw the ball away.
It is incomplete, and it brings up second down.
Actually, may have been trying to get the ball to number 11.
Here by Brandon Graham. They're trying on these early down runs to get these defensive ends to chase that toss action to McCaffrey. He does a great job making Josh Johnson get depth. He never allows him to break contain.
2nd and 10.
I like though that Kyle Shanahan is using those early downs, play action.
All right, run the ball again, baby. Run it one time. They got a big set.
Give his quarterback a chance to get some completion.
Sends Deebo Samuel to the left. They hand it. What a run by Christian McCaffrey. Still on his feet. He's going to score, ladies and gentlemen. What a hard, tough run by Christian McCaffrey. I thought he was down on the initial hit. He stepped through the tackle and got into the end zone, ladies and gentlemen. It is 6-7. Barring a missed field, extra point, this will be tied up. Christian McCaffrey, oh, he just sidestepped it. Didn't even have to step through it. Just a nice move. Woo! Hurdled him. I thought he stepped through a tackle. He just stepped over him. And the extra point is good. Like we were saying, ladies and gentlemen, hey, it seems as though the Eagles have been dominating this game, really. But San Francisco 49ers have said, hey, this is the division championship game. Let's come out here and win regardless. So it is all tied up. All tied up. And we got a timeout. I'll be right back. Hey, it's a game now, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it's always been a game. It just seems as though the Eagles were just even though the score was just 7-0, it seems like the Eagles were sort of handling this game. Or was it more that since San Francisco lost Purdy, getting a few bad plays and the delay of game penalties. It was like they were just going backwards, and like Jermon said, the defense of San Francisco has stood up, got them real good field position, and they figured out a way to get in the end zone. So here we go. 8 minutes, 29 seconds left in the second quarter of this game. San Francisco kicks off. And this is going to be taking that 25-yard line.
Number 22, the safety. They've got to dig him out with the receiver, Jennings, but they never get him. This is
number 33 for the Eagles. They didn't wrap up. They just popped him. Hey Siri, who's number 33 for the Philadelphia Eagles? I think his number is 33. I just want to know because he looks about my height out there. Jalen Hurts hands it off to Sanders. Gets a good 4 yards on the carry.
They scored a touchdown on the Sanders 6-yard run. Since then, 3 drives, 13 total yards, 3 punts. It's changed.
Yeah, D'Amico Ryans told us when we had a chance to visit with him this week that even if the game starts out a little slow for us, even if Philadelphia makes their fair share of plays, we got to just keep playing. We've got to make this team play us for 4 quarters. We're going to continue to make adjustments in our fronts and our coverages, and since that opening drive, that's what they've done.
It's going to be another run. Sanders running hard, picks up about 3 yards.
First down kick ball there as well. Bring with a 3rd down and short. The Phillies just 1 of 5 today on 3rd down.
Yeah, and it's typically an area where Philadelphia is so good, especially in these 3rd and 5 and unders, because of the element Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, what's his cornerback? 5'9".
But also in some of the drop back game, we mentioned earlier, if you don't rush him the right way.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This game is tied up with 7 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock in the second half. Hurts keeps the ball. Ooh, he's popped. He's going to be short of the 1st down.
Sniffed that one out. Now the Eagles are aggressive. They go for the quarterback.
Hurts gets up.
Great job here. It's the same play we saw Nick Bosa blow up almost for the safety in the 1st quarter. And Nick Sirianni, he's got 2 options here. Obviously,
and it looks like the Eagles are going to be going for it. Or at least trying to draw the San Francisco 49ers offside. Hurts gets the 1st down. You ain't lying. That's how you surge right there. Them guys went right down to the ankles. Watch this. Watch how low they get. Look. Jason Kelsey. Didn't Kelsey play for the Panthers? Hey Siri, did Jason Kelsey play for the Panthers? But I thought he had a brother too.
If you've already told yourself, we get it to 4th and short, there's no question. We're going for it.
So the Eagles get a 1st down. Play action. Those are the Sanders, but he's tackled in the open field. Funga playing his tail off today.
57 halftime show, February the 12th, coming your way on Fox.
American football player, Eagles, Kansas City. He's the older brother of Travis Kelsey. Hurts going downfield. Smith makes a valiant effort to try to catch that ball, but great defense by Ward.
You want to get up and challenge these receivers. All right, Philly saying, all right, I got two of them. Devontae Smith trying to get on top of Trevarius Ward. That is a remarkable job playing the ball there by Ward.
All right, so I guess he didn't. I don't know who I was thinking.
Up against A.J. Brown, the big free agent addition this year.
But he was born in Greenville, North Carolina.
Eagle Ryans is going to continue to challenge these wide receivers, and Jalen Hurts cannot be afraid to push it down the field, and he has not been all year.
Hurts almost throws an interception. And it's going to be a flag on the play.
Jimmy Ward, he spun A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown was in the slot. He kind of spun him in a circle. You see him right
Pass
here.
interference.
He's trying to work a little inside, little slant chair out, and he just kind
Yeah, he
of
can't hold him.
It's a pretty obvious call.
Defense number 1. Ball pushes on the foul. Automatic. First down.
Well, I mean, I guess if you're going to do that, you might as well just go for it all. I mean, why make it a cheapie?
Jimmy Ward's arguing there. He's saying that some of the contact was initiated by A.J. Brown, but I think that was pretty clear. He had his arms wrapped around his waist.
Well, it's not so clear to Kyle Shanahan, but it is the call on the Eagles continuing to drive. First down. Zach Pascal with both.
Hurts rolls, looks back the other way. Gonna have to get rid of that ball, and he does. San Francisco is airtight. 4 minutes and 58 seconds left in the second quarter. 2nd and 10 for the Eagles.
Take a look in pregame. So you see here, there's A.J. Brown, Jimmy Ward kind of comes through where Philadelphia is warming up, and those were the two guys involved in that last matchup on the PI. So we'll keep an eye. Anytime they put A.J. Brown in the slot, he's going to have number 1, Jimmy Ward, lined up on him.
Right now, Brown is at the bottom of your screen against Charvarius.
Eagles in the spread offense. Single back. Hurts going to be throwing this one. Looking for someone. Under pressure. Gets out of it. There's a flag on the play. Doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Depending on what this flag is. Defense. Illegal use of the hands defense. Wow. First down. Well, it was 2nd and 10, but still.
You'll see T.Y. McGill, number 96. He clearly has that right hand in the face mask of Landon Dickerson. And what goes
I guess that caused Landon Dickerson to hold too.
Defensive line again, kind of corralling Hurts and making it hard for him to escape. The hands to the face gives him an automatic first down.
All right, Philly.
And another penalty. That time.
Ball on their own 46-yard line, 47-yard line. A lot of stoppage.
Offense number 56. 5-yard penalty. First down.
A lot of stoppages in this game. False start, so Philly gets 5 yards back.
That's going to be an Isaac Seumalo. The time ticking down in this first half.
4 minutes and 28 seconds. Clock still rolling.
Ever since that opening drive, every yard.
Now Philly with the ball on their own 42-yard line. They get the snap off.
Stands in over the middle, catches game, and a short completion it is. And Dallas Goedert has it. Maybe gets back
Goedert
to the original line of scrimmage.
Catches the ball. Still short of the first down. 2nd and, I want to say about 4. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. 3 minutes, 43 seconds left in the second quarter. '49ers dropping guys back in the zone. What a move. That was Gainwell.
Yeah, and a really nice job there before the snap by Jalen Hurts.
Nice move by Gainwell.
And Fred Warner were walked up in those A gaps. We saw earlier.
Gets close to the first down.
Greenlaw come unblocked up the middle.
Bosa's been having a little trouble.
To a deep zone. They find themselves again. Most likely 4 down.
You call me? Guess not. 2 minutes 56 seconds. Sanders, excuse me, that's Gainwell. Gainwell up the middle for the first down. Gainwell.
Take a look at the work by the inside. The offensive line. Sayamalu, we said he jumped off sides on first down. Well, he came back with a vengeance there. Gainwell runs right behind him.
Eagles back on the line quickly. 2 minutes and 26 seconds. It's going to be another run by Gainwell. Finds a little room off the left side. Still on his feet. And he's thrown out of bounds.
But Kenneth Gainwell, his first career 100-yard game last week with a biggie there of 17.
Watch Fred Warner. He doesn't go because he's sneaking.
Let's look at his blocking right here.
That's the best linebacker in the league. Look, he's standing still.
Nice job.
That's what this offense does to these defenders. It makes 4-4, 4-5 linebackers play 4-7.
Gainwell, the big pickup, takes us to the 2-minute warning. 7-7 game.
All right, you heard it. 2-minute warning. And it is tied up, but Philly is moving the ball. What's Stephen King got going on? Ooh, the boogeyman. All right, ladies and gentlemen, have you heard my Hornets won today? That's 2 in a row. 2 in a row for the Hornets, and I think they got 2 more games coming up that they could actually win. All right, here we go. Johnson come in for Purdy, who seems like I guess he's out for the rest of the game. I'm pretty sure he's out for the rest of the game. He is 3 of 6 for 27 yards. Hurts 11 of 17 for 87. Chris McCaffrey has 7 carries for 55 yards and a touchdown. Kenneth Gainwell 3 carries for 21. Miles Sanders 7 for 20. Receiving yard, Chris McCaffrey 2 catches for 18. And Brandon A 1 catch for 10. Kittles 1 for 9. Deebo Samuel 1 for 9. For Philly receiving, Smith 1 catch for Devontae Smith 1 catch for 29 yards. And but if you look at the replay, we can see that ball was not caught cleanly. In fact, pretty sure he dropped it, but the Eagles were smart enough to get up on the line before it could be reviewed, and they got the play off. Ended up in their first score. A.J. Brown, 4 catches for 28, and Goddard 3 for 13. Defense for San Francisco, Greenlaw 5 for 3, and for Philly, Hassan Riddick, he is 3 for 2. Sanders runs about 20 yards out to the side and picks up about maybe 1.
Nice job here by Nick Bosa. He's the read player. He's who Jalen Hurts is looking at. He thought he crashed enough to allow Miles Sanders. So they got Nick Bosa playing it. All right, he breaks that tackle, but the delay that it causes allows Fred Warner, who's the straight player, he's assigned to Miles Sanders. It buys him that extra second to string that ball out wide and force him to go out of bounds.
Hey, thanks, Jermon. Hurts drops back. Can't find anybody right now. Now he's under pressure. Gonna have to just throw that one away. Well, I tell you what, that defense of San Francisco is airtight, but there's a flag on the field.
That'll be the third of this drive on their defense.
The penalties have just been backbreaking. The defensive line is doing a
Gonna be
great
on the
job.
defense.
Hands to the face earlier. This time a penalty in the secondary.
Before the quarterback left the pocket. Illegal contact, defense number 7. Five got a penalty for the previous 5. First down.
They call on Charvarius Ward, the corner. He's lined up on the tight end, Dallas Goddard. See that left arm? That's probably what the official sees. Don't you think, Mike Guerrero, that left
Your
arm
cousin
right
is
down
playing
the back,
pretty
preventing
decent.
him from running that out-breaking route?
He did get a 5-yard penalty right there.
5 yards with the quarterback in the pocket, so it becomes illegal contact.
So they move it down to the 18.
All right, ball's on the 18. Philly
Hurts.
in the red zone.
Sanders.
When they hand it off, Sanders hits the edge,
Flies over and makes a great tackle.
but he's tackled by Greenlaw.
This, again, another time we thought Miles Sanders was going to be able to circle the defense. Watch the inside-out pursuit.
Way to come up.
He avoids the
See, I think that is how North Carolina and how the Panthers try to play it sometimes, but the linebackers got to get out there.
two of the premier
If they're going to crash the ends down, then that outside linebackers got to get out there and fill that gap. Hurts. He's going to hand it off this time. Basically the same play, but this time Sanders comes in and he walks into the end zone again, untouched. Love to see this blocking scheme.
Well, that's the drive they needed. Watch Jason.
Oh, it's wide open over there.
He has Dre Greenlaw.
Yeah, of course, that's good. Lord.
Runs around it. They call it back door. He's supposed to force that ball back up inside. But that's easier said than done when
All right, so the Eagles score again.
the best pullers and the way they're able to
Now for the extra point.
space.
It is good.
That's a good thing.
And right before halftime, the Eagles able to find their way back into the end zone.
And the Eagles retake the lead. Jason Kelsey fired up.
It wasn't really your fault, Ward.
Your mom has made it her job to find you a job. Any job.
Penalty helped a little bit though.
You need something more related to
All right, 14-7. A little more action going on here. We have plenty of stoppages in this game though, and plenty of penalties. Well, enough penalties. Let's see how many penalties we have had. All right, penalties. Actually, 8 altogether. San Francisco 49ers 5 penalties for 23 yards, and Philly 3 for 29. So that's not terrible, but it's enough. Depending on where you get it and when you get it. It may give a team a first down, keep a drive going. So you got the game leaders over here. Jay Johnson, 3 of 6 for 27 yards. Jalen Hurts, 11 of 17 for 87. Christian McCaffrey, 7 carries, 55 yards. Miles Sanders, 10 carries for 39 yards. He has 2 touchdowns. McCaffrey has 1. And McCaffrey, 2 receiving yards for 2 receptions for 18 yards. And Devontae Smith, 1 for 29. And the catch is, I can't say it any more clearer than it was questionable catch or non-call. Defensively, you got Greenlaw over here for San Francisco, 6 total tackles, 4 solos. Warner, 6 of 3. And for Philly, you have Hassan Reddick 3 for 2 and White 3 for 2. All right, so we got a minute and 36 left before halftime. Philly will be kicking off to San Francisco. San Francisco is going to start on the 25-yard line. 7-14, 1 minute, 36 seconds left before halftime. These Phillies have pretty much walked Philly down the field apart from Gainwell's 15 yards. Yep. Johnson sends a man in motion. Nice slant pass. Deebo Samuels catches it. Clock still rolling. San Francisco up on the line quickly. Ooh. Did he get it? Nope, doesn't look like he got it. He's not, nope. He might have his hands on it, but they're definitely not going to say he got it. I hate it for my man, bro. And Eagles get the ball back. They should have nothing less than a field goal right in the hands. But how did he not get that back, though? What did somebody kick it? He slipped down. Oh, dude. Get up on your feet and get that ball. Definitely. Now he's a man on an island. All right, I say this play right here, big play. San Francisco is going to get an interception. They're going to intercept this, or they're going to get a fumble. They're going to get it right back. Hurts drops back. Finds Goddard. All right, well, it didn't happen, so that means Philly will definitely at least get 3 points out of this. You don't get that turnover on that first down right there. They're going to have a rhythm. 3 receivers to the right. They get it over to Goddard for the first down. Philly back to the line of scrimmage quickly. Well, now the 3 receivers are on the left side. They're going to hand it off to the right. Oh, Scott gets out of bounds, but Greenwald inadvertently put his hands up in the face mask, so they're going to get that call too. He actually grabbed it. Let it go, baby. Let it go. Let it go. Oh, maybe that was. I thought it was 33. Maybe this is the guy. Hey Siri, who is number 35 for the Philadelphia Eagles? Boston Scott. Yeah, see, I thought he was my height. Boston Scott, 5'6", 203 pounds. And I'm almost his size, but I'm pretty sure, but he's a lot more muscular than I am. Philly in the red zone, they switched Boston Scott, the little man, Hand him the ball, let him run it one time. They hand it to him. He gets outside. Scott is going to score, ladies and gentlemen. The little man. Hey, I'm not cheering for Philadelphia either, but I just like to see little guys get out there and do their thing. 5'6", 203-pound Boston Scott.
Yeah, so Nick Wilson, he's the unblocked player of this zone read. For whatever reason, he decides to go.
Yeah, you gotta play. Do your job. Do your job. You out there looking like the Panthers now. Oh, let me take that back. Looking more like my Carolina Tar Heels.
Jump off sides.
Defensive ends not staying home. But actually, yeah, he's on the end right there. He's on the end. Nick Bosa's on the end, not at tackle. Got to stay home.
In his pocket, so what they do is they line the offense up, try to go a double, a hard count. If they jump, now
16 seconds, Eagles.
on the 1 yard line. Then you always can use your timeout.
Take the ball in the end zone. Little Boston Scott.
Can't use back-to-back timeouts.
I even hate calling people little, because for me it's like why do you, this dude is 203 pounds.
He lost his mind, he lost his gums.
But if you're short, they're gonna call you little. He could be 230 pounds, but at 5'6", you're little.
Touchdowns in a single season, all time now, tied with the Yellow Jackets. You know it's been a long time. Unbelievable. 3 here today.
Philly for the extra point, and that's good.
Let's hear now from Gordon Ramsay for a special announcement.
So just like that, in less than 2 minutes, Philly ends up scoring 2 touchdowns.
Well, I mean, just think about this. 49ers have the ball.
21-7. Ah, you got a fault. What were you trying to do? Oh, okay. That's what happened. Now Johnson has been in the league for 10 years. The mistake he made right there, other than not catching the snap, was he tried to pick it up. Like, dude, it's like I tell my middle school guys, if you fumble the ball in the backfield as a running back, you know, I know what you're trying to do. I know you're trying to pick it up and make up for the fumble. Just fall on the ball. Fall on the ball. We can start again. Even if that is third down, at least we can punt it, you know. But if you let them get it, you can't do anything about it. San Francisco brings it out, number 3. Gets all the way down near the 40-yard line with 10 seconds left. McLeod with a good return. So will San Francisco come out and try to throw something down the field? Or will they just be, you know, satisfied? Well, not satisfied, but just say, hey, we're not going to take any chances. Let's just go. Let's get out of here. Nope. They are in the shotgun. Johnson drops back. Throws it out of bounds, and now they have 5 seconds. Now you'll go ahead and kneel. I would. I just I think he's a little rattled right now. He's sort of in his head right now. Johnson is not used to the situation, so he might try to force something. Ooh. Yeah, he is. The middle is open right there, number 15. Just got to hit him. But it looks like they're going to go for something. Don't force it. Samuel gets it into Philly territory, but that's about it. So that is halftime, ladies and gentlemen. San Francisco 7 and Philly 21. These penalties have pretty much walked Philly down the field. Apart from definitely have the penalties are adding up. That's hurting. Like I said, in certain situations, both teams have penalties, but it depends on when you get the penalties. What down it is, where you get them, what the penalty is. Some are bigger than others, but I think they are both about the same as far as yardage and penalties. Go down here. We'll look very quickly. San Francisco 6 penalties for 33, and Philly 3 for 29. Rushing yards, San Francisco 61, Philly 69. Passing yards 56 to 97. Johnson has been thrown in the game. Pretty sure he wasn't even looking to have to play in this game, but he is now 5 of 9 for 57 yards. One fumble for him. Jalen Hurts 13 of 19 for 97 yards. Christian McCaffrey 7 carries for 55 yards. Just hadn't had a chance to get back on offense after he scored, and 1 touchdown. Miles Sanders 10 carries for 39 yards and 2 touchdowns. Deebo Samuel 3 for 33. This is receiving yards. 3 for 33. Devontae Smith 1 for 29. Hasn't caught one since he caught that one-hand grab, which with a questionable catch called on that one. Questionable reception. A.J. Brown 4 catches for 28. McCaffrey over for San Francisco 2 catches for 18. And San Francisco has fumbled the ball both times. The Philadelphia Eagles have gained control over those fumbles. And your top tackler over for San Francisco has been Greenlaw. He has 7 overall, 4 solos. Fred Warner, he's 6 of 3. And for Philly, Hassan Riddick 3 for 2. And White 3 for 2. So everybody's flying around on the Eagles, doing well. Plus the offense has been on the field a little bit longer than San Francisco's offense. McLeod did have a kickoff return back 41 yards. And that is it. That's how things have gone so far. They're still working on Purdy's arm. That's his throwing arm though. First they had to go and check, see if he's got a. Well, I don't know if they're still working on his arm or not. They put that sideline coat, that sideline jacket on. That probably means you're done. Don't know if they have a way to check for anything broken or whatever with an X-ray machine on the sideline. But I'm sure they'll probably check it out in the locker room and just ask, hey, do you think you can come back? Well, look, if that elbow's sore, it's not even going to matter. One thing about that is him knowing the offense and making good decisions. That right there could be the difference, or will be the difference.
Christian McCaffrey
going to be the key for them to get back into this ball game.
I mean, they went 46 yards for that touchdown. 44 of those yards were by Christian McCaffrey, so they definitely need him. But they also
All right.
need Samuel involved. Even if we have to throw this short ball, short
Oh, let's check this out.
this is what you can't have. You cannot have just these.
All right, 7 likes, 7 likes. We're trying to get there. We're trying to get there. I gotta get 8 more likes. 8 more likes before the game's over with. Trying to get 15. Thank you guys. Everyone who's hit that like button, I appreciate it. Everyone who's shared me out, I appreciate that too. And we're at halftime, but we'll be right back.
But right now, the Philadelphia fans are already celebrating. Local Philly native DJ Jazzy Jeff is performing here at halftime.
DJ Jazzy Jeff at halftime.
Data that song grandparents just don't understand these days. When we come back, we'll get you all set for the AFC title. Joe Burrow and the Bengals at KC. The Verizon halftime is brought to you by Verizon. The network you deserve.
All right, guys, we'll take a little break. All the 9 beautiful people in here, make sure you guys have hit that like button, and then I'll see you guys in just a minute. Johnson's going to be dropping back. Hits Deebo Sanders in the hand, but he can't hang on. Deebo Samuel in the hand, can't hang on.
Take a look here. You're going to see George Kittle. He's going to go in motion, and they just drop him. You see he's waving his hands. He's doing jumping jacks. But as you mentioned, that front, that pressure for Philadelphia just speeds up the quarterback so fast.
Yeah, Mike. The Hornets won another one. 2 in a row. Johnson's going to be dropping back this time. Floats it. Finds a man. That's Kittle, the tight end, for first down.
You want to see a master class in route running. This is called a spin dig. It looks like he's going to run an in-breaking route. You see the cornerback, James Bradbury, try to jump it. He does a little whirly bird, sticks that left foot in the ground, and works out. And nobody has more fun playing football than George Kittle, and his team needed a play, and that was a heck of a route.
Yeah, longest pass play by the 49ers today. 22 yards on a 3rd and 13. They needed it.
All right, that's first down for San Francisco. Going to be encroachment. A delay of game?
Third one since Johnson's come in the game.
Oh my gosh.
You can see Josh Johnson, he's signaling to the sideline.
The ball gets half. Delay of game. Offense. First down.
Watch, he's saying, you got to do it again. I can't hear. You oftentimes in these loud road stadiums, you see the quarterbacks kind of put their hands over their ears like earmuffs, but about 2 or 3 times, the last time in the huddle, he's looking over at Kyle Shanahan, giving the signal.
16 seconds left to call to get the play off. I got plenty. 1st and 15. It's going to be a pass. Can't find anybody. Drops it off to McCaffrey. Great open field tackle by Carter Johnson.
That's a heck of a tackle on one of the premier open field
Runners
in the entire league, and that's really what San Francisco prides themselves on. It's a lot of short throw, long run, and the trio between McCaffrey in this case, but along with Deebo.
If McCaffrey could have just taken just one plant, he took 2, couldn't help himself. 7:21, 12 minutes, 38 seconds. Third quarter just started. Josh, that ball was fluttering, and boy, corners cannot catch. What happened? I didn't even see it. Did he get hit? Oh. Sue still out there playing. I remember Dama. Sue used to be a crazy dude.
Oh my goodness. Christian McCaffrey is the next man up at quarterback. Then Johnson has to go out of the game. He is the emergency, but he'd be next. Let's see what happened to Johnson.
I think his head hits the ground, and I think this came from upstairs.
Ooh.
You see that? The way his head snapped back. Yeah, McCaffrey.
They're going to have to check it out.
They're making him come off and get checked out, but
Because his helmet hit the ground.
sure, where do they turn here?
So now Purdy is throwing. Christian McCaffrey is changing helmets. I mean, has Christian McCaffrey ever gotten a play call on his helmet before?
Yeah, but you have 2 choices, right? You either turn over to McCaffrey now and go to a Wildcat, or as you see here, Brock Purdy
Coming back on the field.
You're getting up and challenging the receivers until he
So Johnson goes out of the game to get checked for concussion, basically. And Brock Purdy has to come back on the field. They're trying to get Christian McCaffrey set up, I think, but he probably can't hear anything in his helmet. It's going to be a handoff. Christian McCaffrey hits the hole. Boy, if he had been able to sidestep and get out of that, could have broke it big. Good tackle out there by Edwards.
Purdy's able to throw, or they just hand it off and they'll figure it out on the sidelines now.
That was 4th down.
I know Kyle Shanahan is one of the best offensive minds.
So now they'll go they'll go off the field and try to figure out something here.
At some point, the Cards
I don't know if Christian McCaffrey had to come out as quarterback. Wow. Does that listen? Does that mean Christian will be throwing passes? Or are they just going to run the ball the whole time? Ball is fair call. Covey, number 18. Let's see how big he is. All right, so we got a timeout on the field. Some more bad news for the San Francisco 49ers. Johnson, the quarterback that came in for Purdy, had to get checked out for concussion. I think they're going through concussion protocol. You know, his helmet hit the turf after the last tackle, and they're going to check him out to see if he's okay. And so they said the next person in line after that, because the 4th quarterback San Francisco's gone through would have been Christian McCaffrey, and he tried to get his helmet set, I guess, so that he could receive calls in his helmet, which they didn't have ready. Actually, Brock Purdy came back in just to hand the ball off. It was 3rd down. And now they'll go to the sideline, so the saga continues for the San Francisco 49ers to see what they're going to be able to do, or see what they're going to do, especially if Johnson can't come back. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Hey, people in the house, make sure you guys hit that like button. I appreciate it so very much. Them losing Purdy is going. They're diminished there. Yeah, Purdy is going to their demise in the game. Yeah. Yeah. McCaffrey needs to play quarterback and running back. Yeah, I'm saying, like, you know, will they have him back there throwing any passes, or will they just have him running the ball? Being that wildcat, running the ball, mixing it up, handing it off some, keeping it. Maybe throwing some short passes. Exactly what I said they should have Johnson doing. And I think one of the commentators said that too. Wow, bro. Have come off a hit. Yeah, man, the way he lifted his head, he looked a little bit dazed. So they definitely had to check him out. Man, Hurts drops back. Slant pass is not caught by Brown. Couldn't hang on to it. That stopped the clock at 11 minutes and 1 second. Then losing Purdy, McCaffrey needs quarterback, and yeah, they couldn't have McCaffrey run the ball every time. Especially he's got a calf injury. Didn't even know that before I said he's been an Iron Man. Four seconds to snap this ball. They get it off. Jalen Hurts drops back, going deep. And it is thrown out of bounds. I tell you what, boys, San Francisco 49ers they've got a defense.
Yeah, the first half, he was up bump and run, Devontae Smith, and he holds up. This time, it's a little sluggo, a little slant.
They definitely got a defense, man. Those points right there have not come because the defense just broke down. I mean, they did have some short runs there to get into the end zone, but it's been penalties and turnovers. Philly has the punt again. Cloud catches it, returns it about 8, maybe 10 yards.
And the 49ers won't take over there. Let's spin the wheel of quarterbacks for Kyle Shanahan.
And it looks like Purdy is going to be jogging back on the field.
If Christian could be quarterback, why didn't the Panthers use it?
If Christian could quarterback, why didn't the Panthers use it? Mama, that's a good question. But no, I don't think. That's my question. I'm like, are they going to have him back there throwing passes too? I doubt it. They put him in the Wildcat formation and have him run the ball most of the time. No, Mama, look, eat. I mean, okay. That's what what we gonna eat? Oh, that sounds good. All right. So we got a timeout on the field, and some interesting happenings going on. We'll see what happens by the end of this game. Too bad if this ends up being like Michael Smitty said, the demise of the San Francisco 49ers. Too bad, man. But that's part of the game. People get hurt, but dang, man, you gotta hate it. You get hurt at this point, especially your main guys, the quarterbacks, and then you start having to piece things together. Never good. Never good. I hate to see it. Hate to see it. All right, but instead of Christian McCaffrey, Brock Purdy back on the field. The question is, can he throw the ball, or will they just keep it on the ground? This is where the offense coordinator makes his money right here, baby. They handed to Deebo Samuel. But there's no flag. Wow. I thought it was going to be a flag for encroachment or offside on the defense, but there wasn't. Samuel could not get any yardage. Man, y'all definitely need to go north and south. Forget that east and west stuff. We're going to run it again. Christian McCaffrey gets about 2 yards on the carry.
Look, I think Kyle Shanahan needs to find out once and for all, is Brock Purdy capable of standing there and throwing the ball? Because if he's not, they need to know now, because as you mentioned, there's a long way to go here. There is an argument to be made.
It's the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. 9 minutes and 37 seconds.
In that wildcat quarterback position, where at least the quarterback is a threat to Brock.
Let's see if Brock's going to be able to throw the ball. And He's dropping back to throw it. Little short pass to Christian McCaffrey. And the Eagles close on that quickly. McCaffrey gets about 2.5, maybe 3 yards.
Looked like there was some action, but take a look at TJ Edwards right here. He's out there kind of as a lone soldier. They've got the offensive line.
They miss him. No, 64.
Jake Rendell, the center, Spencer Burford, the right guard. They got one guy to block.
Yeah, you got to hit him.
He has a shot there.
All right, 4th and 10. San Francisco has to punt it. Covey, number 18. All right, so we got a timeout. Another timeout on the field. Hey Siri, who is Covey, number 18 for the Philadelphia Eagles? Covey, wide receiver, return specialist, 5'8", 173 pounds. All right, so we got a timeout on the field. All right, here we go. The Eagles, play action. Hurts under low pressure. He's going to take off and run. Picks up a good 6 or 7 yards. 7-21 is the score. Philly in the lead. 7 minutes and 39 seconds left. San Francisco has been just depleted all the way down to the last quarterback. Even had a chance of Christian McCaffrey, not even chance. Thoughts they would have to put Christian McCaffrey in the backfield at quarterback, but Brock Purdy hasn't been able to come back. Hasn't really thrown the ball down the field. Jalen Hurts, quick out for the first down to Smith. I think that's the second time I've even heard of him today since the one-hand grab, questionable catch he caught in the first quarter. Philly gets the first down on that. Ball on the 23-yard line, their own 23-yard line. This one's going to be a run by Gainwell. Gainwell gets the ball down to about the 32-yard line. 6 minutes and 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Hey, we're just getting here. Make sure you hit that like button. Trying to get 15 likes tonight, 15 or more. It's a struggle. 3 receivers down to the left for Philly. They're going to hand it off to Greenwell again. Tries to get to the outside. Nothing. He's tackled in the backfield. It's third down. 5 minutes, 55 seconds left. My Hornets won today. Yeah, and I had to change my shirts, guys. That blue shirt was kind of plain, so I had to put a little color in there. Some graphics. Light rain falling in Philly. Two receivers spread out at the bottom on the right. Hurts is going to throw it. He's under pressure. Gets it out to the flats. First down and more. Gainwell having a game today.
Really nice job there by Jalen Hurts to feel that pressure and just buy himself that extra half count that he needed. The ball's a little off target. There's a great catch there by Kenneth Gainwell.
And Philly keeps it moving. First down again.
Typically you want to put the ball right on that front shoulder pad.
Ball on the 46-yard line. Hurts keeps it. He gets about 3 yards on that carry.
Today's Next Gen Stats powered by AWS. Greg, explain to the viewer why the Eagles are running to the weak side and working.
Because traditionally in this RPO style offense, where the majority of your
Run pass option.
the slot receiver, there to your passing strength. You want the run action to go to the weak side because the zone defender, the pass defender that you're identifying, is over there covering one of those receivers to the strong side.
Jalen Hurts walks up to the line.
He bites on the run. I replace him.
Audible.
He slow plays like Fred Warner did earlier in the game. You give it to the back.
It's going to be a pass. Drops back. Slant. That might have just been a seam pass right there. Ball is deflected and incomplete.
Really nice job here, Jimmy Ward. Been working in the
And
slot all day. Perfect timing. Contact comes
little
right
skinny
as the ball
post.
comes. He's able to get that left hand. And one of these third downs, San Francisco has to get this pass rush activated. This defensive line has to come through and make a play. And they got to get as many possessions for their offense as possible, considering the circumstances that they're working with.
Philly all spread out. A little bit tight up top. Jalen Hurts drops back. Going deep. Smith. Oh, what a play. Ward is playing his tail off, man. Ward is playing his tail off, but if your contract coming up this year, man, and you wanna come somewhere, come on down to Carolina. You playing his tail off.
That ball's in the air, turns his head around, maintains in phase with
And against a good receiver, Smith.
that left hand goes up and high points the ball. He's had a great day.
He has. And Philly's gonna have to punt this one. 4th and 6. Snap is good. Almost blocked. Oh, the punter goes down. And there's a flag on the play. McLeod just says, hey, we're getting ready to give him the ball back. Dang it. Let's see. And when it rains, it pours, huh, San Francisco? And first down. Dang, defense, such a great job, and then
But he hits him with such force that it caused him to go down like
15-yard penalty and give the ball right back.
But I think it is rough.
Yeah, so it doesn't always have to be the plant leg with the force didn't allow him to land, according to Mike. Greg, I tell you one thing. These penalties are killing.
Yeah, he might have got pushed into him a little bit too, but
you understand the circumstances that you're operating with. It's going to take
gotta call it.
defensive play, a special teams play, a block punt, a kick, a turnover.
3 minutes 57 seconds. Let's see.
24 Mason. It's a great rush. Goes to the block point. You heard Mike's explanation, and it's just one of those fine lines between playing aggressive and trying to tip the game into your favor, and unfortunately the game sometimes tips back.
So Philly keeps the ball on the penalty, 15 yards and first down. They're on squarely on a 35-yard line. Hurts keeps it. He's stuck at about the 25-yard line and gets down to about the 22. He felt that. Thank you all for being here. 8 people in the house. Make sure you hit that like button. Help the old man out. Trying to get 15 likes tonight, 15 or more.
Play call here, right into the mouth of that pressure. You're going to see Jalen Hurts. He takes a big shot there by Gibson, the free safety. But
looks like this guy right here is lined up offside.
Perfect play call against that blitz.
Oh, didn't do your job. Stay home, baby.
The other day, he said, "Yeah, I'm not 100%. I'm not going to tell you that I am, but at this point of the year, it's go time."
Yeah, they got him running. Well, that actually, that was a RPO, so could have handed it off if he wanted to. I'm pretty sure. 2 minutes and 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Philly up 21-7, threatening, and the way the San Francisco 49ers, the way they are set up today. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to come back. Jalen Hurts is going to run again. This time he gets out of a tackle, first down and more, and he's pushed out of bounds. That might be another flag. And it is. That's going to be half the distance to the goal line.
He's clearly out of bounds. Hufanga pushes him in the back.
And with another quarter to go, bro, this game might really just get out of control. Not talking about the score, but like the San Francisco 49 players losing their heads.
It looked like he was going to be tackled by Ebukam right here, 56. He has him. As we say, Hurts is willing to run through contact. He's willing to play running back.
Come on, bro.
As a ball carrier,
I know you're upset, but dang.
you can clearly see he's giving himself up out of bounds. Hufanga put 2 hands in
That's because he was just giving himself up, ladies and gentlemen. He wasn't quite out of bounds, but he was giving himself up. And just to escort him out of bounds like that, you're going to get that flag call. And Philadelphia will run this one in. Well, it was a handoff. Boston Scott, the little big man, moves it down to about the 1.
Hey, take another look at it. Just a great mix of smooth running, strength, and lining up for another sneak here.
No, y'all know you weren't going to get in there from there.
That's a rare time where he's denied, but it hasn't happened too many times.
That was daggone 2 yards. Don't get no 2-yard sneak on the San Francisco 49ers.
Offensive line coaches around the world are rejoicing right now.
You ain't lying.
Teach it. Pad under pad, drive your legs.
You got to be tough to do it. That's well, you can't hardly teach a middle school student to do it. You can teach it to him. He'll be like, Coach, you want me to put my head? Yeah. Y'all gonna do it again? They put. Oh my gosh. That's how you do it right there, baby. That's how our game has evolved too. Remember, you used to couldn't push guys, or at least they went away from that at one time for a long time, and now you can get behind guys and push them. That right there is a play call right there, baby. Quarterback sneak push.
There was bodies across the interior, but he just identified pre-snap a little crack in that defensive line's alignment. And
Eagles score 27, and it can be 28. It is.
So a 15-play, 91-yard drive, a huge penalty on the roughing the kicker, and 4 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, some bad. I mean, just penalties, bro. Just like some bad penalties for San Francisco that gives Philly new life on different drives, and you just not gonna be able to win, especially when you have a bad situation. Bad situation like the San Francisco 49ers have, where they've lost their starting quarterback, then lost the backup quarterback, then the starting quarterback comes back, but pretty sure because of his elbow, he's not going to be able to throw the ball down the field. See, and this commercial seems like something that you would see on the Super Bowl Sunday. That might be a smart thing, man, for teams to be playing, or for companies to play their commercials during the NFC and AFC championship games. You still got a lot of people watching these games, and you know, it's gonna cost you a lot less money to air your commercial now, to air a new commercial now, because on the Super Bowl, you may not even be able to get a commercial, but if you do, you're gonna pay $1 million plus to have that ad. Just thinking. All right, there's your score right there, 28-7. Philly in total control. With 43 seconds left in the third quarter. By the way, my Hornets won. You guys hear? The Hornets won. No, you don't care, but look, big time for me. Big time for me. And then who we got next? Hey Siri, who do the Hornets play next? Ooh, the Bucks. We play the Bucks next. We beat the Bucks the last time, so you know they're gonna be wanting some get back. And we're going down to Milwaukee. Then after that, we got to go to Chicago and play the Bulls. We just beat the Bulls, so you know they're gonna want some get back. But then we got the Pistons and the Magic after that. 2 winnable games. Samuel comes out, hurdles a couple of guys, but there's a flag on the play, and that's usually against the offense, usually holding.
They got 9 today, and it is really hurts.
During the return, holding, receiving team number 89.
Every time, baby.
Let's go downstairs to top.
99% of the time you get a penalty on a return, on a kickoff, it's going to be the receiving team for holding.
Sirianni has used his own example in that way. We all remember the infamous introductory press conference, which didn't exactly start out the way that we wanted to. What did he do? He showed clips of that to his team to show that he needed to get better. And he showed clips of the second press conference.
All right, handoff to Christian McCaffrey. Gets about 9 yards on the carry.
It's interesting for the 49ers now. In a deep
24 seconds left in the third quarter.
Josh Johnson has been ruled officially out with a concussion. So
And Josh Johnson is out with a concussion. Man, so now if Purdy can't stay in there for, you know, a long amount of time, then I guess they will have to put Christian McCaffrey in there. Christian McCaffrey runs hard, gets first down.
This third quarter. So the Eagles 1 quarter away from a return trip to the Super Bowl. 27.
Yep. San Francisco and the Eagles 1 quarter away. But Philly is in control. All right, so we have another timeout on the field. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you everyone for hitting that like button. May come up a little bit short of 15 or more, but it has been great. Has been great so far. 5 people and those people who have stopped by. $10 likes, only need to get 5 more. You guys, once again, you guys who have stopped by and hit that like button, I appreciate it. So I got 1 more quarter. 1 more quarter, coach. NFC Championship. All right, like they just said, Josh Johnson is out with a concussion. He was 7 of 13 for 74 yards before he went out. Now Brock Purdy is back out there. He's 3 of 3 for 22 yards. I guess since he's been back out there. Jalen Hurts 15-25 for 121 yards. And this is the beginning of the 4th quarter. Another handoff, Christian McCaffrey. Breaks the tackle. Picks up about 3 or 2, but there's a flag on the play. No, this is called on the defense. It's not a hold.
Finish up on that point. It's hard for Brock Purdy. It's hard and frustrating for Kyle Shanahan and this entire 49ers team. The work you put in, all you ask
14-48 and counting. Purdy in the backfield. Fake the handoff. Hands it to Deebo Samuel. He barely gets to the line of scrimmage. Doing the best they can with what they got, ladies and gentlemen. They just have nobody to throw the ball down the field. If you can't go down the field, then And I don't know. Do you get in? Do you get into the Wildcat with Christian back there? Guess not. Yeah, because they're knowing they got to run the ball. If Christian, if they can pop one, since the Eagles got everybody in the box, was there like 8 guys in the box? There'll be nobody in the backfield to be able to really catch Christian. But that's the problem. However, the San Francisco 49ers do pick up a first down. Ooh, nice little middle school call right there. Nice little out. You call it an end around? Yeah, nice little end around. Like I said, it's right here is where the offensive coordinator makes his money right here. Shows what kind of play calling expertise he has. Because San Francisco's gonna have to move this ball down the field without throwing it. I think they can throw little screen passes. Deebo Samuel in motion. Gonna hand to him. Gotta hit some blocks. Samuel picks up about 1, but that's just, hey, great attitude right there. Samuel's like, hey, I don't care what you do. I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep working, man. Third and 5. Can he throw a little short pass? It's gonna be a little screen out here. They're gonna throw it. They're gonna run it. We don't know. They're gonna run it. Christian is stopped short.
There's no doubt any point in the game, this is a go, let alone when you find yourself down 3 scores in the 4th quarter. It's just a matter of how creative can Kyle Shanahan continue to be in the run game.
Yeah.
Without just turning and giving it to Christian McCaffrey and running into a brick wall every play.
Get out of the huddle. Seven seconds to call the play. Samuel is hitting the backfield. Nothing doing. They can't throw the ball. It's just, man, it's almost like you want to feel for these guys, because all the Eagles got to do is just pin their ears back and just come, because they ain't got to worry about them throwing the ball. I mean, I know these guys are happy and all that, but to me, it's like my little middle school team. Yeah, it's like the other coach puts his 3rd string out there, and then your first team is still on the court, and now they can score. Now they can do what they want to. And then they're going crazy every time they score, like, yeah, look what I did. But you're scoring against the 3rd team. But now, I mean, you know, I know they're happy, they're elated, and they should be, because the way it looks right now, like they're going to the Super Bowl. But you're playing a team that has 1 leg. You know what I'm saying? 1 arm, literally. But what do you do? Heck, I've been a part of teams where should I even talk? Nah, I ain't even gonna talk about it. I'm not even gonna say it. But yeah, the San Francisco 49ers, their hands are tied. No pun intended. But especially if they're not going to put anybody in there who is going to threaten to even throw the ball. Like they had Christian McCaffrey back there running the Wildcat. He can still have it can still be a threat for throwing the ball. Maybe Christian McCaffrey doesn't throw passes, so you know, I guess they're just doing the best they can right here, doing the best they can. But nobody on offense for San Francisco has ever played quarterback, not even high school. Just to give them something, you know, it's a little short out pass or something. Brock threw a little screen pass out there. I mean, that's something that could be thrown to keep them a little bit loose, but to maybe keep the Philly defense a little honest. But I guess they feel comfortable with what they're doing. Like, no need to go out there and try to force anything and make it even worse. All right, Philly with the ball. 10 minutes, 52 seconds left. It's going to be a handoff.
He takes it down to the 40. Now Landon Dickerson appears to be favoring his arm.
That run was by Gainwell.
Dickerson named to the Pro Bowl in his second season this year. Concern for him.
You have an injury on the field.
In the league. And they tend to him. They do that. We'll be right back after these messages.
And there's going to be another timeout.
Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now.
All you can eat is back for just $14.99 only at Applebee's. So Dickerson walks off, and Andre Dillard will come and replace him at left guard for now. Jalen Hurts in this game, 121 yards passing. No touchdowns or interceptions, but he got the legs going last drive. 39 yards rushing.
All right, Jalen Hurts in the gun. 3 receivers to the right. Smith out here by himself. Now they send a guy in motion. Gainwell bounces it outside. He gets the first down and more. Stays in bound and keeps that clock rolling. 10 minutes left in the fourth.
It's just not a good job on the edge. You're going to see Nick Bosa. He's the edge player. Jimmy Ward needs to fit outside the running back. He's the real, right? So there's the line of scrimmage edge player, then there's the perimeter contained player, and two guys getting the same gap and allows.
I don't know why is it so hard to just contain, bro? You're not gonna make that tackle down in the interior. Stay out there and do your job. It's gonna be a handoff. He's hit in the backfield. That's Armstead this time on the tackle. 9 minutes and 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
They won so many blowout games. You know, how would they do in a grinded out game against the #1 defense in the league? And look, every yard it's taken a lot of effort, but they've shown it that they can grind through it.
And no question, this is, I think
7-28.
Today, if they had a chance to win, this is
It's a score. 7 people in the house. Thank you guys for being here. If you hadn't hit that like button, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. It's gonna be another run this time, and it is gonna be for a loss. There's another injury, but this player actually runs off to the side. Looks like a pinched nerve.
Yeah, it's just what makes them such a challenge, right? We came onto the broadcast talking about that they're willing and able to really win any style of game, and whether it turns into a high-scoring passing attack.
Philly breaks the huddle, walks up to the line of scrimmage. In no rush, empty backfield though. 3rd and 12. Now Gainwell comes back. 4 seconds to snap it. It's going to be a run. Gainwell weaving his way through. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage. He was trying to hit the ball, bro.
I'd be curious what they were calling here. You're going to see Dre Greenlaw. What made them mad was Dre Greenlaw was taking full-on Rocky Balboa right hooks to the ball.
It was to the ball, though.
Somebody else came in. Take a look. The left hooks, right? He's punching at that ball.
Sure foul. Unnecessary roughness defense. Number 57. This is the goal. Automatic. First down.
Wow.
Kyle Shanahan.
Y'all calling that unnecessary roughness? I mean, I guess calling calling that is a little subjective.
It's not so much. I mean, we see teams all the time.
I mean, if it's after the ball, if it's after the whistle is blown, okay.
Clearly after the whistle and clearly after the forward progress.
All right, so it was after the whistle.
We've seen
Okay.
it now. This defense has shouldered a lot of the burden today. A lot of things out of their control, and sometimes
Philly
frustration mounts.
deep in San Francisco territory, ball on about the 14-yard line. Not in a rush. Snap is at 14. And Gainwell is tackled in the backfield. That's second down.
And on the precipice of taking his team to the Super Bowl, he was so fired up, and then he got emotional. He said, "You know what? I always play no easy way out before all my games. You know, Rocky IV. He's going to show Rocky IV to his kids yesterday, and he said, you know, I just hit me like holy smokes from Mount Union, where he went to college, powerhouse D3 school of the year, and now
Second and 13.
taking the Eagles back to the Super Bowl."
Ball now on about the 13-yard line. They hand it off to Gainwell. He rumbles his way down to about the about the 11-yard line. 6 minutes, 42 seconds left. This one actually started out being looking like it's going to be a pretty interesting game right here. Then after Purdy got hurt, still nothing had been decided because it ended up being 7-7 till right 2 minutes, right after the 2-minute warning, and then Philly, because of some turnovers or whatever, went up. 3rd and 7, and Gainwell is tackled in the backfield once again. And then so Philly goes in at halftime 21-7, and because San Francisco just doesn't have anything to fight back with offensively, they can't throw the ball.
See a 31-yard try as the Eagles looking at icing onto the cake here.
So bittersweet, not even bittersweet. They got San Francisco got this far, but after they lost Purdy, they were like, you know what, guys, it's going to be kind of hard to win this one. And 3-point conversion is good for Philly.
31-7, and it hurts so good if you're an Eagles fan. MVP candidate hurts so bad if you're a fan of the Niners.
Yeah, nothing you can do. I sort of understand the coach. Like, yeah, some people say, well, you could put Christian, you could put somebody back there that could still throw the ball too. But then you're like, that ain't how we're built. If they try that, it might end up and be worse. You know what I'm saying? You got somebody back there that doesn't throw the ball, trying to throw the ball. It could end up and literally be worse. You know what I'm saying? They could throw interceptions. So they're like, hey, we'll just take our chances and, you know, take care of the ball, try to run some basic plays that we run in practice, and if we break one, we break one. If not, we'll do what we can do and then punt the ball. I understand that. Bad way to go down, though, man. All right, so we got another timeout. And because we have another timeout, we're going to pause for station identification.
Plan for just $25 a line.
I'm listening.
It's their best unlimited price ever.
Thanks. I'm switching now.
Whether you're in the city or on the road.
Reception.
You're getting the network you want, price you love.
For a limited time, switch to Verizon for just $25 a line, guaranteed for 3 years. The savings that last on the network you want. Verizon.
All right, bro. Pro Bowl game. Liam coached his brother bragging rights for a year. I like this because the big game this year is flag football. The NFC is definitely better. The NFC is better than golf. We're better at golf. We're golf. All of us. All of us are really good at weather. We have better hair. All the way up to the NFC. Ah. Hey, Mom. She calls me every morning.
Mom, it's Eli.
She don't want to talk to you. Yeah. Because he's wearing these tight pants. It's really weird.
Well, Super Bowl 52 wasn't that long ago, just 5 years. Nick Foles had the game of his life.
Super Bowl 52. That was that Super Bowl win. Kevin Hart tried to get on the field and get in the stand. Get on the stand. 7-31. Fourth quarter, 5 minutes and 17 seconds left. Jalen Hurts, 15 of 25 for 121 yards. Miles Sanders, 11 carries for 42, but Gainwell has been out there, 13 carries for 42. Christian McCaffrey, 14 carries for 78 yards. And Samuel's going to try to come out. Samuel's like, hey, this might be my last game to do what I got to do. Still running, still working hard, Samuel.
Down to the ground, just across the 30. Well, these Eagles have been the best team in the NFC all year. They earned the #1 seed. A little bit of a scrum right now. They'll break it up. And in a few minutes, they're going to feel something pretty special.
A little something going on the sideline, but
so what's it like?
cooler heads prevail. Kittle's only 1 catch today for 4 yards. Josh Johnson. No, it's rushing. My bad. 1 carry for 4. San Francisco receivers, Deebo Samuel, 3 catches for 33. Kittle, 2 for 31. But you just don't know exactly what they could have done if they were at full strength. So now they decide to go to the Wildcat with 5 minutes on the clock. McCaffrey throws it downfield. Nobody there. I thought he had somebody when he first faked. Now Purdy comes back out.
Trifecta performance. We'll see if they keep him at quarterback. We kind of mentioned a few possessions ago, but no, Brock Purdy's
back out there.
Kind of trick play that didn't really result in much.
4 minutes 58 seconds. Purdy is going to be throwing. Throws a little short pass to the tight end Kittle. But it looked like he was laboring to get that pass there.
NASCAR's Busch Light Clash of the Coliseum featuring Grand Marshal Rob Lowe for Fox's 911 Lone Stars. Next Sunday, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, only on Fox. Third down and long for San Francisco.
San Francisco at the line of scrimmage. Lines up, sweep left to Christian McCaffrey. Finds a little room. But, and there's some fisticuffs on the field. And they're still going at it.
We've got a couple different scrums. We've got a scrum here at the bottom. The officials, they seem to go 65 trying to pull it.
Oh my gosh, he's gone. And it's on. Fists are being thrown. People are coming off the sideline.
Right now, Philadelphia has to keep their players on the bench. They have bigger things to prepare for going forward. They can't have any of their players get caught up in any of this.
And the fans are booing. Will there be any ejections?
Both teams to sideline. Both teams to sideline. Both teams to sideline.
They may have to go to the. They may have to go to the videotape.
These two were going with it, and then Trent Williams said enough of that. Threw Kayvon Wallace out of there, and then it really went crazy. Flags flying, and everyone lathered up here in Philadelphia.
The main man says, "Hey, that's enough of that, baby. Get out of here."
Here for the officiating crew.
Well, New York, since there was a penalty called, can look at all of this action and determine if anyone's to be thrown out or how many are to be thrown out.
Boy, back in the day, Sue would he'd have been one of the main guys in there.
So after the fact, there'll probably be a lot
Sue
of
used to be a crazy dude,
in
boy.
San Francisco as they entered the field. So this is all conversation now going on with New York, and John Hussey sending the teams to the sideline just to
7 minutes and 31 seconds left.
while they figure out what they're going to do.
Excuse me.
Mike, you mentioned
3 minutes 51 seconds left. The score is 7-31. Philly.
and multiple guys.
Both teams.
I'll ask you after he announces it.
Personal foul.
Well, 71 got to go.
Offense, number 71. Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense, number 42. Both players will be disqualified from the game.
So, Mike, just to finish my question, so twofold. Is there any risk, you mentioned number 42, Kayvon Wallace, he was ejected. Is there any risk of him having to be required to sit out the Super Bowl? And then secondly, you mentioned fine letters. If you come off the sideline to enter the scrum, are those guys potentially in jeopardy of missing the Super Bowl, or is it just fines?
They are. Now, they would be fines, but you're not, this is not an automatic ejection foul where it carries over to the Super Bowl. Unless they're to suspend them. If they were to suspend them, then that would occur, but I really don't think
Little scrum.
there would be that.
Great. Because I think right now, if you're a Philadelphia,
Almost ended up being a big scrum.
every player you can, you don't want to
But I
lose
think
any-
things have been Things have been handled. Two ejections.
Sit back and watch this thing. And Trent Williams and Kayvon Wallace ejected. There goes Williams.
Pull the game clock out there. Please set the game clock to 4:13, please. 4:13.
It is 4th and 3.
There you go. So 4:13 left.
And he fumbles. San Francisco tried it was a sweep right reverse. Sweep right reverse. Samuel actually got away from one guy, but the last guy popped him. Ball comes out, is a fumble, and it is Philly's ball with 4 minutes and 5 seconds left. I know these guys, I mean, dang, feel for them just a little bit, bro. Like, just a little bit now. Just a little bit. You feel for them a little bit. But I'm definitely not gonna stress over it because, like I said, I have a little short problem. I have a small problem with the San Francisco 49ers from a long time ago. Boston Scott, the little big man out there, getting his chance to run the ball.
Returning at the Apple Music Super Bowl 57 halftime show, February 12th on Fox, where the Eagles will be, and they'll await the winner of the AFC Championship a little bit later with the Bengals in Kansas City.
With 3 minutes and 37 seconds left in this one, ladies and gentlemen, Philadelphia will be going to the Super Bowl.
Sideline enjoying this one. For the Niners, a year of hard work and a great season, losing their third and fourth string quarterbacks today. Just unfair. Scott taking the ground.
Scott hitting the backfield.
It's so difficult. You work the whole year for that, and then play with your third string quarterback who's been great, and then you lose him and the next. I know Purdy came back in, but he obviously couldn't throw. You know what I mean?
Yeah, at some point you can only overcome so much in the NFL, and then you find yourself going up against what's been the best team in the entire league all season long in the Philadelphia Eagles, and it was just a hill they couldn't.
Well, guys, this is that.
I don't know how many teams could have
For the Philadelphia Eagles, great year that's going to culminate with them being in the Super Bowl. They've got basically one more game.
Right up the gut, just running out of time. It's going to be a little short of a first down.
One more game to see if they can bring home that crown again,
Looks like both teams could
or
take
the
one
trophy
down to 2-minute warning.
again, and get another ring. San Francisco, knew they could not really, were not at 100% after Purdy went down. There's just nothing they could do about it.
We've hit the 2-minute warning. It's going to be a party in Philadelphia tonight. Brian Dawkins, an all-time Eagle great, and these fans ready to celebrate the Eagles 2 minutes away.
Brock Purdy, what could have been. Just don't know. All right, so we got another timeout. And this will be my last. All right, 10 likes. Not going to get 15 today. Gave it a valiant effort. But I do appreciate everyone who has stopped by, stopped through. Thank you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit that like button if you're just hanging out. I'm going to sit back and check out the Chiefs and the Bengals game. Maybe do a little homework. And then after that, we'll make some plans for the Super Bowl. Last year during the Super Bowl, I had a little mukbang before the game. I might do that again. I already told Miss Gary about it. She said she'll hook me up with some good eats. So we'll see. We'll do that again. And then we'll watch the Super Bowl. See who's gonna win. So we know the Philadelphia Eagles are going to be there. Who are they going to be facing? What do you guys think? You're not going to cover the Chiefs game. Nah, I'm not gonna cover the Chiefs game. I'm gonna chill on that one. I don't want to wear out my welcome. All right, Jeremiah, you got the Bengals. That would be cool, man. You know, Bengals. Gainwell comes in, gets the first down. That might take us out right there. That'd be cool, you know, since the Bengals went last year. You know how many teams have went back to back in the last 10 years? And that's something that's like that hadn't happened in a long time. And if they were able to get there, so Eagles in victory formation, so they're able to get there and they play the Eagles. Well, you know, I always go for the underdog, so I gotta be going for the Bengals if they get there. I don't know. Did the Chiefs go back to back in the last 10 years? You're not wearing. Yeah, I hear you. The Chiefs seem to act like they can't beat the Bengals. Well, it's gonna be a good game then. All right, the Eagles punch that ticket. The first to punch the ticket to the Super Bowl, advance to the fourth Super Bowl in team history since 2000. The last one 2017. Dang, been like 6 years ago. It ain't seem like it's been that long, but like, all right, Jay Hurts. Gets to the Super Bowl. The Bengals beat them the last two times they have played. All right, so this definitely should be a good game. This definitely should be a good game. And you know, the Chiefs are gonna be tasting blood. They beat us the last two times, so they're due a win. They're due a win, and yeah, I'm gonna just sit back and chill and relax. Miss Garrett and cook me up a nice little meal. So yeah, I'm gonna just chill. And so I guess the next football game you guys see me in will be the Super Bowl. Carolina plays Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. Plays Wednesday night, and I'm going to watch the Lady Tar Heels play Thursday night. So I'm gonna try to get some little video on that and put that on the channel. Let you guys check a little bit of that out. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you guys for hanging out. Jeremiah, appreciate you stopping through. Michael Smitty. Hey, appreciate it, Jeremiah. Michael Smitty, I think Ron Duffney stopped through. Ron Duffney, Ryan Kennedy. The Jay Jordan stopped by. Thank you, sir, for stopping by. Thank you guys for being in the chat. I appreciate it. So I'm gonna hit these stats one more time and I'm gonna be out. All right, there we go. Josh Johnson came in after Brock Purdy was injured, an elbow injury, and then he went out with a concussion. He was 7 of 13 for 74 yards. Brock Purdy 4 of 4 for 23 yards. Christian McCaffrey threw one. It was incomplete. Jalen Hurts, 15-25 for 121 yards. Rushing, Christian McCaffrey, 15 carries for 84 yards and a touchdown. Kittle's 1 for 4. For Philly, Gainwell, 14 carries for 48 yards. Miles Sanders, 11 for 42. Receiving for San Francisco, Deebo Samuel did all he could do. 3 catches for 33 yards. Kittle 3 for 32. And Christian McCaffrey 4 for 22. Philadelphia, Devontae Smith, 2 catches, 36 yards. A big catch that was, definitely going to be controversial and questionable in the first quarter. One-hand catch, if you will, that kept the drive alive and got Philly their first touch. Ended up with Philly getting their first touchdown. A.J. Brown, 4 catches for 28, and Gainwell, 2 for 26. There's your fumbles right there. San Francisco had 3 fumbles, and all of them were recovered by Philadelphia. And defensively, San Francisco, Greenlaw played his tail off. 9 total tackles, 5 solos. Warner, 8 of 4, and then Lenore, 7 for 6, or 7 and 6. For Philadelphia, White, 6 total tackles, 4 of those were solo. Blankenship, 6'2", and Gardner Johnson, 5'2". There's your kicking and punting. And that is how the game went, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I'm gonna leave you guys with the team stats and get ready to get out of here and sit back, relax, and watch this Chiefs and Bengals game to see who these Eagles are gonna be playing in the Super Bowl. Nathan Vanek, what's going on? I hadn't seen that name in a long time. Vanek, hey, how's it going? Unfortunately, I won't stay. I'm going to watch Talking and Grubbing. I hear you. Come on, isn't it 4? Number 3. This would be 4. Just like though, couldn't sub, so I think I have before. Yeah. I appreciate that, Nathan. I appreciate it, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hitting that like button. All right, guys, I'm getting ready to get out of here. I'm gonna leave you guys with the team stats and just a little music played in the background before I get out of here. Maybe look at this trophy presentation, and then I'll see you guys next time. It's Coach Gary. Peace.